Melania Trump's surprisingly tough childhood. Melania Trump, or Melania Knaus back then, had a modest upbringing. She grew up in Sivnica, Yugoslavia. Her mother designed children's clothes at a factory. Her father sold car parts. She also had an older sister, Ines. The family lived in a communist-era apartment block. Young Melania was always neatly dressed. Her mom sewed dresses for her and Ines herself. Amalia Knaus had even humbler beginnings. First, she worked on the family farm, picking onions. Then she moved to the city and got a factory job. Her husband Victor was a member of the Communist Party. Religion was banned under communism, so Melania wasn't baptized and didn't take communion. Victor's party connections allowed him to provide for the family. Melania says he was smart and capable. She fell for Donald Trump because he reminded her of her dad.
I myself am similar to my husband. Do you understand what I mean? So is my dad. He is a family man. He has tradition. He was hardworking.
Melania entered the world of modeling at age 5. She did fashion shows at her mom's work. Melania aspired to go beyond her middle-class upbringing. She buried herself in fashion magazines. She started doing commercials at 16. In her late teens, she signed with an agency. Her father went the extra mile to support her. Once, he drove for hours to buy her some leather dresses. Melania was a bit of a party girl. Her first boyfriend was Peter Butal. They started dating when Melania was 17. Peter used to take her for rides on his Vespa scooter. They would party to the tunes of Wham. They'd hang out at Melania's modest place. Eventually, Butal left to serve in the army. Melania sent him one postcard. They never saw each other again. As children, Melania and Ines aspired to become designers. They took family vacations in Western Europe. Melania collected fashion magazines and sketched designs. She even knitted her own sweaters. Somewhere along the line, she had a change of heart. Melania pursued a degree in architecture, but she discontinued her studies after 1 year. In 1992, Melania's modeling career skyrocketed. She became the runner-up in a huge modeling contest. She decided to leave her hometown and country. First, she and her sister moved to Milan, Italy. They shared a small apartment and dreamed of grander things. In 1996, Melania came to the US. She entered the country on a tourist visa. She wasn't allowed to seek employment, but she was still paid for modeling gigs. In 2001, Melania received the Einstein visa. It's reserved for individuals with extraordinary ability. 4 years later, she married Donald Trump. Melania has lost touch with her childhood friends. Her sister continues to be her best friend. Ines lives in a $2 million apartment on Park Avenue. Melania also has an estranged brother, Dennis. Apparently, he's the love child from her dad's affair, but Victor acts like he had nothing to do with it. Dennis wishes to meet his half-sisters, but there's no sign of a family reunion happening anytime soon.